Okay, so I'm up here in the attic of church and I'm going through some things, and I realized, you know, I should be filming this because I said I wanted to do a video of Easter decor. So that is what we're gonna do. Yesterday morning, we sat down and discussed what it is that we wanted to do for Easter, what our theme was, what we wanted it to kind of look like. And since then, kind of brainstorming like how are we gonna do that. Sat down with my parents yesterday afternoon and like, okay, is this idea that we have, how are we gonna hash it out? How's it gonna work? Do we have some of the stuff that we already need? And kind of the theme, well, the theme for Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter is like a 3-day theme, obviously, with 3 R's. Recognize, remember, rejoice. And so the picture, the image of the theme is kind of this silhouette. We're gonna have a wooden structure made that looks kind of like a hill, but also like a tomb, that we can use throughout those 3 days. And then we'll use different silhouettes to kind of establish what the day is. One of the days that we are figuring out is was Palm Sunday. They were like, oh, we could use like a city scene in the back with some palm trees. And we were like, hey, don't we already have that? We do have it. And that's why I'm up here in the attic, because I wanted to see what we had, like how much we had, how much of this, I think it's called, oh crap, what's it called? I don't know, there's this name for this stuff that we have. It's like a plasticky cardboard. Forgot the name of it. Anyway, we have like a ton of it that we had made into a Bethlehem scene many years ago. So now I'm going through it and trying to decide what we actually, well, basically I'm gonna take all of it and put it downstairs, because we can use some of it as like the Bethlehem look, but then we can, or the city look, I'm not really sure yet. But then we can take whatever's left over that we maybe don't use and repurpose it for the other silhouettes that we do need. So let me show you what it looks like and how much there is and where I have to, like, where it has to be transported to. So I'm up in the attic now. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. It's like a plasticky cardboard, like I said. And these are all the pieces. There's a lot of them. And I'm transporting them to there where all those other pieces are. And then from there, they have to go down there, which is a set of stairs and then a ladder down there. So it's a process. It's kind of like take a few trips, Terry, then take another few trips, then like, so it's a process. But that's what I'm doing. This is kind of the start of it all. And so I wanted to show you kind of where I started, because you're gonna see from here the process of us turning this into Easter. So probably what you'll see next is us maybe building some stuff. That'll be days from now. Easter is in about a month from now. So at some point between now and Easter, we have to build the wooden structure, which we have to find out where to get the wood, then build the wooden structure, then figure out these silhouettes and how we want them to be, then actually put them up. So you guys are going to see all of that from beginning to end, all the way through Easter, because we have to change Palm Sunday, Good Friday. We have to change each day. So I'll show you like the difference between them all and all of that stuff. And then, yeah, you'll get to see all that. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing that. And I'm going to do my very best to remember to show you all the steps of the process. So come along with me.
Yeah, that's not a problem. That's why I had it right up. That's why I had it right on top of there. But I had it slid out here further, so
Yeah, well, I do, but let me look at it first and see.
Okay.
Okay, so it has been a little while. For you guys, it seems like it would just happened, but it's been weeks since I took down all that stuff from the attic. And last week we got together and built the hill, and I was gonna film it, and I failed, which makes me sad, but we cut a bunch of pieces, painted all the pieces, and got them prepped and ready for tonight. And then we came to put up the hill for Palm Sunday. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. We put the city up and palm trees up and got it ready for Palm Sunday. And then I will show you guys next week. We'll put it up for Good Friday and Easter, and I will be showing you guys what that looks like as well. So let me just show you what the hill looks like for Palm Sunday.
Oh yeah, in and out. Cross.
Yeah.
It's our little in and out message right there.
everyone be in the service like, man, I really want a burger. Why?
Let's go to In and Out for lunch.
It's Jim. Oh, I'm getting it. Looks good on you, Jim. Okay, we're here. It's Thursday, April 18, and we're here setting up for Good Friday, which is tomorrow night. And we put up the city, and I forgot to film us doing that, but it's fine. We do still have to, oh, I didn't bring my tripod. Anyway, we do still have to put up the tombs, so I'll show you guys that.
Where the fire kits go over here?
Well, and the girls will be in costume in front of it as well, so, oh, they will? Yeah. They'll also cover a bit of it as well. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to put that tomb like all the way on that corner.
So we get to get rid of these extra chairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't know. I guess she's gonna, you can leave it because I think Mom's gonna put fabric on it anyway. She might need it. She's gonna put fabric, I think, on the thing there. I think so. I think after that goes too far in.
Out, right. So I think they're right about there, so I'm gonna stop right
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, now.
Go inward.
Wow. I got sissy hands. I gotta get the fucking out there.
You have sissy long hands. Oh, that's. I wondered why we were so high up there.
Ah, Dad, wait, you're bending it too much. Bending it in the middle. There.
It's just got to.
That one, yeah.
Okay, now where's this?
Time for this was.
Were you there when they laid him here?
You can even see a face. I loved him. On this day, when Joseph of Arimathea took the body of Christ to this new tomb, that's where these women, there was no hope.
Tonight was a successful night. It was a good service, and I'm glad that we prepared a lot for it. I think there just were some things that we could have done differently. I wouldn't say like, I was gonna say like that we could just eliminate, but I don't think that's what it is. I think we could have just done them maybe a little differently, but there's no fault to it. It's just like you try it and you're like, oh, we probably could have done this differently, that kind of thing. But there was a lot of kind of like, we did this whole city thing, and then our city kind of started falling over, and it was a bit of a hassle. So that was the only thing that I guess I wish I just had not done that in the first place, but we did, so oh well. Anyway, today was Good Friday. The service was a good one. And tomorrow we're gonna be decorating for Easter. So it's gonna be the last decoration / build day, and we're gonna be putting up crosses and flowers and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully it looks Eastery and festive and joyous for the service, and that it goes smoothly, because we kind of have a lot to do, even though it feels like we don't. We kind of do, because we have to like find a bunch of stuff and take it out and make it look pretty. So yeah, tomorrow's kind of the bigger day, and I think the more fun day, because it's gonna really look like something. It's gonna look like a lot more than what it has been so far, so if that makes any sense. Anyway, so tomorrow's the build day, and then Easter Sunday. So we'll see you guys tomorrow again, because that is what we're doing again at 9 a.m. So see you then. Okay, just wanted to give you guys an update. It's the day before Easter. It's Saturday, April 20, 420. Anyway, and we have decorated. So, where should I start? So last night last night was Good Friday. We had a cross that went up on stage that was all red. I'll show you a picture if you didn't already see it. And so we took that cross, the same wooden one, and we put it out in our foyer, which I've shown you guys before, but this is the foyer. It's like where you come in the doors and then you go into the sanctuary right here. So we've put it up here right behind me. Let me see if I can get a good angle. And let me just say, I come up with ideas, but I'm not the person who usually like does them. So there are people that come here and they're amazing and they help me actually make it happen. So I have ideas in my head, but I'm not the one who executes them. I have a lot of people who are amazing that come here and help me, including my dad, my mom, the Cowies, and Leslie and Debbie, and there's so many people who have helped us build the wall, people who have helped us put up the wall, people have there's so many people, it's amazing. So Leslie and Denise came and kind of put this up. So the guys put this cross up for us, and then it had to be on this platform because it's like screwed into the ground, into the platform. And then she decorated. So we put this white fabric on it, and let me get a little closer here. So we put this white fabric, or this fabric here. And then we had this, it's like, let me get up close so you can see. It's like this, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know what it's made out of. Wire and twigs. We've had it for a really long time. It kind of like spirals and has a mind of its own, really. But Leslie took it, and it had some flowers on it already, and she took it and like twirled it around the cross, as you can see, and then put some more flowers on it. And then we took up as many loose flowers as we could find, and we put them down onto the bottom. So it's like they're growing up onto it almost, which is really cool. And then we found this bouquet. It was already put together in the back by one of our amazing people, Pam, who had done it a long time ago, and it's been up there for a long time. So we just added some purple flowers to it and put it there. That's all we had to do. We just had to lay it down there. And then we put purple flowers in that because we also put this table together and it had this purple fabric. So we put the purple fabric and a little bit of white. She put some rocks down, and then we're gonna put some calla lilies, I think, in there tomorrow morning. And this is the bulletin for tomorrow. So that's why it's here on the table. Let's come in the sanctuary here. So we made this hill out of wood, and then for Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter, we've changed it for each service. So Palm Sunday, we had the palms in the city, showed you that. Then last night, we had the crosses, I showed you that. And now today, we have the tomb, the open tomb, the empty tomb. So this is what it looks like here, which is super cool. I'm gonna try to, let me lock it here so you can. So we have the empty tomb here. We made this black thing out of chloroplast, and then just like the crosses we had yesterday and the city and the palms, they were all made out of this black chloroplast here, right here. And we just stuck it to the wood. So it's flat and it just stuck. It looks like it's an empty hole, but it's actually just that. And then looks better on camera than it does in real life. Anyway, and I really wanted it to look, which it does, I wanted it to look like the flowers were just kind of like pouring out of it. If I'm honest, I really wanted a lot more flowers, but we don't have them. So my mom and Debbie, they did this part, and we put chicken wire here, put chicken wire right here. It's like right there. And so the flowers are coming out, and on the chicken wire, I can actually show you close up, and then they come out here. which I love it. I love the way it looks. I'll be honest, I really wish we had more flowers, but we don't. So we made very good use of what we do have. And I would prefer it be like this, where it's very full of flower, like packed full of flowers, than it be really sporadic and come out, you know? So I do think that it's better this way. I just wish we had more, because that would be awesome, but we don't. So let me just show you what it looks like. So she just kind of stuck the flowers in there, but then we took the chicken wire, you can see here, and we stapled it up top right about there. We stapled it, you can see it actually. Woo. There, and then we stapled it to the wood, and then we brought it down and curved it and stapled it to the floor. It's stapled right about here somewhere, to the actual carpet floor. And then we took my mom took a bunch of individual flowers all the way to like there, and then we took these potted flowers that we have, you can see, and laid them down. And so then those are the bunches of flowers at the bottom. And we're using what we have. And this is pretty freaking amazing if we're from using just what we have. So other than the wood, we had to buy the wood and make that part, but we already had coroplast, we already had the flowers, and we found the rocks there. My dad really wanted rocks, so he went outside. There were rocks along our fence outside, so we took them, put them inside. And then we already had this fabric. We always replace this fabric, so we have this pulley system. You can see on the top here, there's a bar, and there's a little pulley system right there where my finger is, and right there where the other finger is. And there's ropes that come down from that pulley system, and that we can take those ropes and we can lower that bar all the way down and replace whatever fabric we want to on the window. So we do that for almost every time we decorate. Sometimes we use that as our decoration because we don't have, like, we just are on a small series, but we want something colorful on stage, so we'll put up some mint colored fabric or the yellow or the white. We have white that's almost always up all year long, and that goes on our window to just kind of dress it up a little so it doesn't look too plain. And so we picked the purple, the orange, and the yellow, and I think it does look really good. I was like, I wish we had pink, but we don't have pink. We're using what we have, so we don't have to buy more, and we don't have to spend more money because we can't really do that right now. So I think it looks really cool, though. I mean, I do like the colors, and I think they're really bold and bright, which is what I wanted. So that is what it looks like. That's the end of it. I'm really excited that it's done, that it's been a lot. It kind of required a lot from everybody because I kept coming back and having to do more. So I think it turned out really great, and I'm very grateful for all the people who are a part of it, and I'm really excited. I think people really like the way it looks tomorrow, so I'm happy with it. It looks really good. And it's really fun for me because it's like a way to take like ideas in my head and make them happen. There's not really a lot of other places where I can do that. Like, I have the capabilities to do that because I have so many amazing people here that want to help. And then we also have things here like staging stuff that we've had forever, and we have the ability to make new stuff, and we have, you know, it's really fun and really cool to have something in your head come into fruition and actually happen in front of you. That's probably one of my favorite things. And so, like, I remember I was literally like thinking about this before I was going to bed at night, like, what do I want to do there? How do I want to do the flowers? And I thought to myself, I would love to see it look like they're pouring out of the tomb, and we actually made that happen, which is so cool. And when I thought about the cross out in the foyer, I just thought, I want to put that out there, and I want it to look really nice and beautiful, and these ladies come and they make it look beautiful, and it's just, I love it. It's so amazing, and I'm so glad for them. And I'm so glad that we have the opportunity to do it. Like, they just let us do it. They're just like, yeah, we want you to put something up. And I'm just like, I had an idea. They're like, cool. Like, I think that's really awesome and fun, and I really like being a part of that. So I don't know, I think people, I remember at Christmas somebody commented on a video saying, you know, it's so cool that you do that for your church, like that's so nice. But like, honestly, and I know this sounds like a line or like cheesy, but honestly, I don't do it for them. Like, they let me do it. That's really what it is. Like, I have an idea and I want to do it because I enjoy like seeing it come to life, and like they let me do that. In the end, it's not me coming and like doing a ton of work and it just being overwhelming. Like, it's not like that. I mean, it can be like, it's like, yeah, it's a lot of nights where we come and we do stuff, and I do ask a lot of other people, and that's where I think, you know, I feel bad because I'm asking a lot from all of those people. But for me, it's not, my church isn't asking this of me. They're letting me do it in the end, and that's really cool. And I really love and appreciate them for that, because that's somewhere, like, it's a place for me to be creative and to, like, give of my creativity, and I wouldn't have a lot of places where I can do that necessarily. So it's pretty amazing. And I can use their resources to be creative, which is pretty amazing. So anyway, all that to say, I'm very excited. I think it looks amazing, and tomorrow's going to be wonderful. So happy Easter to all of you, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend, whether you celebrate at church, whether you celebrate Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter, or whether you just celebrate with your family. I hope that it was something that was joyful for you, uplifting for you, and you know, if you guys ever have questions or want to know anything about what I believe in, or why I believe it, or why I do what I do, I'd love to answer your questions. So leave anything in the comments below, and let me know what you thought, what you guys do for Easter. What if you go to church and you have decorations, what do they do there? Are you a part of it? Do you help out? And yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope you had a wonderful Easter, because you're probably going to see this after that. And I hope that you continue to have a wonderful spring. Enjoy the flowers, stop to smell them, and we will see you again very soon. Bye, everybody.
Suddenly, two men in cloths that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground, but the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He is risen."